Prior to 2017, Facebook at the time, now Meta, had been rolling out its product in Myanmar at a very rapid rate. When Facebook was rolling out its product in Myanmar, it did so without the usual protections that it would put in place in order to stem the flow of harmful content. Without these protections in Myanmar, harmful content about minorities proliferated online and particularly targeted Rohingya Muslims. In the lead up to 2017, Facebook in Myanmar was completely filled with harmful content about the Rohingya, calling them Bengalis, outsiders, and calling for them to be removed from Myanmar. My name is Eva Buzo, and I'm the Executive Director of hūmānus, an international human rights organisation. I'm here today outside the Meta offices in London, and I'm here to tell you a story that's been going for longer than 10 years. We work with the Rohingya community, which is an ethnic minority from Myanmar. In 2017, at the hands of the Myanmar military, the Rohingya community was subjected to brutal violence, which led to the displacement of 800,000 people from Myanmar, where they still remain today in Bangladesh. In the lead up to 2017, Facebook had employed only 3 Burmese language content moderators to moderate the content of a rapidly growing product with millions of users in Myanmar. The consequence of this was that harmful content was not being taken down when people were reporting it. But it's not just harmful content remaining on the platform that's the problems. Facebook's algorithms themselves are geared towards promoting content that is likely to cause a reaction in people. This is called optimization for engagement. Facebook wants you to see content on your feed that you're likely to comment, share, and like. This is how content gets spread further online. Facebook's own internal research shows that when content is optimized for engagement, it is far more likely to promote harmful content. So Facebook not only rolled out their product in Myanmar without the usual safeguards, but they were rolling out a product that they knew was going to be promoting harmful content. There have been efforts to hold Facebook accountable in the United States, but Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act prevents platforms for being held accountable for the content that they promote. This is an archaic law that comes from the 1990s, before social media platforms were around. It is extremely problematic, however, because these laws were intended for old types of news media and were not intended for the types of content and the methods that social media companies use in order to prioritize content. We have been working now for 10 years to hold Facebook accountable, and as of yet, there has been no compensation to the Rohingya community for Facebook's contribution to the 2017 violence. Facebook must be held accountable for their actions, whether it is at home or overseas. But complex jurisdictional issues and archaic laws make this almost impossible. There must be a regulatory response to this. Facebook themselves have admitted that they haven't done enough, and that in the Rohingya situation, there was more that they could have done to prevent the spread of harmful content online. But as of yet, the Rohingya community have not seen any level of compensation. Over the last 10 years, we have exhausted the legal tools that we have available for Rohingya refugees to hold one of the biggest companies in the world accountable. The case that we have remaining is on behalf of 17 plaintiffs in Ireland who are seeking a remedy from Facebook for the contribution Facebook made to the violence in Myanmar. 10 years is too long to be living in a refugee camp. It's time for Facebook to compensate.